Commanding General Yahanna will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle. Finally, the truth about King James, a black man who helped to preserve and safeguard the Bible. Live September 29th, 2023. Commanding General Yahanna live at King James Castle in Scotland. Come on down and support the I.S.U.P.K. UK. Lift the glass, come and join the brotherhood and drink with the ancient as we celebrate and keep the Feast of Tabernacles for our King Yahushua in King James Castle, bringing his crew of heavy hitters. Commanding General Yahanna will put 12 shield General Muhammad scripture breakdown class up against anyone, against any biblical scholar, untested, unchallenged, I.S.U.P.K, undefeated. Leviticus chapter 23, the Feast of Tabernacles in a black man's castle, hosted in Scotland, the United Kingdom, UK. Commanding General Yahanna will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle, Thursday, September 28th, Scripture Breakdown class. Friday, September 29th, there will be a King James Castle tour, also a Johnny Walker Distillery tour, and Friday night, the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles. Saturday, September 30th, we will have camp on the streets of England. Sunday, October 1st, the UK Cookout. Monday, October 2nd, the Warwickshire Castle Tour. I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General Yahanna at King James Castle in England. This is an absolutely monumental, historical event.
Want us to stop. But man, don't we deserve a shot? Don't we deserve a shot to be the Lord's people? Israel, let's do it!
Hello mate, I spun a hard Monday. Now your place when the cause I win the chase. Get straight to the pace from a day.
Hey, Shalom Israel, it's Captain Mashak, right here from DC. Don't forget, this September, end of September, the 28th, 29th, 30th, all the way up to October 4th and 5th. Commander Yahanna and the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to be live in the UK, United Kingdom. We're going to be up in Scotland, in King James Castle. You see the nigga on my chest. Really right there. King James, man, a black man. We're going to go to his family castle in Scotland and Edinburgh. That castle was built on a volcano. Now, that's some nigga shit, man. That's some nigga shit right there. Up on top of the volcano, brother. You don't want to miss it. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could get down. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could make this trip. You brothers in UK, you sisters in UK, you all come on through, man. Commander Yahanna going to be right in your yard. Back hometown, we're going to be Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester, Nottingham, London, Croydon, everywhere done. Everything done.
Now your face and London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like them in do action, recheck good man, go get a wrong bang. My style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Listen up, them off the home, find them from a dirty gun, mad shot from a berry. Let us speed me a papa when my pill them, God away you say senseless pan the $1 million job. Hashtag got the young pan the gram from my fans. I'm dead to it smoother than the dance. Fit them up. Better know our time pan the clock. You know watch them flop them last pan them up. Gun in the land, dun. Another plus clansman, bad man's king down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like send me no do action, recheck good man, so I get a young bang. And my style them a kick like Van Damme. Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Yahanna and here the girl chase that, now manifest that. Bad money we a make away the vexing fan.
And I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop to stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is it fact or fiction? If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I came to do damage, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Perry. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. Was a demon to a cult leader. When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you won't never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brother's blood. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow sign, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my bread, still I think that's all that I enjoy. I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I'll be booking them like Palace, puffing on my chalice. True say I'm an addict, 24 Cali, don't make me have to grab it. Cabbage, niggas can't manage. That's another slapping. Niggas thinking that I'm famous, that I won't slap it. Nigga, I'm erratic, Erdington savage. Yeah, you call this modern warfare when we double tap it.
Another cop to stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. Who took that oath in blood, do you know?
Gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster all the time.
Yeah, I'm back and I'm attacking.
Outside. Kalash, kilish, kalash.
C-Tech.
Da 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 da.
Yo, killed.
Say you're back from which part?
Tell a pussy we no gun dip dog. Like Chinese war so the clip tall. Show it up and make you fall from your disc dog. You know one on a disc cause man a big dog. I saw you disappear as if I never did bad.
Hey, let me know when we off the let me get live right here. No sweat, let's go and clap it up. No sign Christ. No sign Christ. We rocking out. You understand, out here in DC, Washington, DC, the nation's capital. You understand, man. Shalom, Yabba Shem Yashabaka. To all of the brothers, you understand, that's tuning in. Shalom, Yabba Shemala Thabba Shem Yabba Shada. All of the sisters that's tuning in. Y'all make sure we live on the YouTube, we live on the Facebook, we live on TikTok, we live across the board. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, get in that comment section. You understand? We got a solid topic that we going into right now. It's Monday night history class. I got Officer Bakwash here with me. You understand? We rocking and rolling out here in DC, man. You understand? You got any questions, any comments? Put them in the chat room. We try to address them as soon as possible. You understand? Throw them in the chat room. If you got any questions, if you got any comments, you understand? You got a question of those, or you to no questions. You understand? Any questions on the jump? TikTok, if you got any questions, of course, you can put your question in, man. We about to go into a heavy topic here. You understand? Something that's been affecting the black community for a hell of a long time, man. And that's understanding why we destroy here in this kingdom. You understand? We ain't got no questions. We're going to jump right into the topic, man. The topic right now is this. And I know y'all ladies out there going to go crazy for it, but you got to humble yourself because this includes both of us. This includes man and the woman. You understand? But this is what you need to understand. If you want to fix the black woman in America, you must fix the black man. You understand? If you want to fix the black woman that's in America, you understand, you have to fix the black man. If you want to understand why our children run around unruly, sisters dressing how they want to dress, you understand, our children doing what they want to do. You know what I mean? It's the violence, the jail cells is filled up. We understand we going where we want to go, talking and acting and behaving however we want to act, man. It's because there is no father in that household. It's because there is no man to direct these women and these children. And if you want to fix that black woman, I know she loud mouth, you understand? I know she talk too much. I know she thinks she know it all. You understand? I know our kids out here running the streets. And right now, black men, what you have to do is put that oomph back in your back. You understand? You got to put that back in your arsenal to where you are courageous again over your woman. You understand? There's too many times I see these brothers in the world, and Lord knows I feel so sorry for them because you sisters don't understand, like that authority that's in a brother, that thing that makes him want to be masculine, that was in the mechanism when the Lord was creating man and woman. When he was creating a man, he was creating him with these masculine features to be the leader over you, to be your head. And this Bible right here, man, you don't understand because the world done taught you to hate this thing. The world done taught you to hate this thing, so you just against everything that's in it, but you so godly this and godly that, and so Christ like this and Christ like that. Tonight, you understand, you're going to get humble. You understand? So once again, if you want to fix the black woman, black men, you got to be fixed. Our sisters only do what they do today because we give them the attention. You stop being into all of the booty shorts. You stop being into all of the, you understand, the music that these sisters putting out. It killed me. I'm in DC. Our main radio stations are 93.9 and 95.5. And for the life of me, I don't even turn that thing on no more because every single song somehow, and our greatness, we get to talking about how we degrading ourselves. You get to talking about the color of your private parts of your butthole. For the life of me, I don't get it. But that's what we push. And the Jewish man know what he's doing because he know in destroying us, he gets filthy rich. And we don't see that our relationships, our families being chaotic, having no direction, having no guidance. The entire world laughs off of us. You understand? Maury and them, Jerry Springer, they send their kids to Harvard and Yale and everywhere else on this earth, living deliciously off of our destruction. You understand that this is no coincidence that the black woman is set against the black man. That is absolutely pinned, you understand, in our oppressor's agenda to get us to go against one another. You understand? To get the slaves to go against one another. They get rich off of that. They eat good off of that every single night. You understand? So if you want to fix the black woman, you have to understand that it starts with a man being your head. It starts with a righteous man giving you some guidance. Stop thinking you know everything. Stop thinking that you know what to do with everything. It ain't saying you can't prosper. It ain't saying that you can't get your money. Black women, y'all know how to get your woman. You Judites, y'all know how to get your money. You Judite sisters out here, y'all love to go get the bag and get straight to it and all that and above. And America done fooled you to believing that you don't need a man. You talking about this INDEPENDENT? Do you know what that means? You should not know what that means. You should not know what that means at all. Show me the Ethiopian woman that talk about I'm independent. Show me the Chinese woman that say she independent. Show me the East Indian or the African woman. And yes, black people is not Africans. The African American in America that's been oppressed is not Africans. We not the same people. But show me any of these different races women talking about they independent and they don't need no man. It's a reason why black and Latino women is taught that. When this Bible, man, when you got a man, that man that you laying down with that's blowing your back out every single night, you talking about that ain't my daddy and my daddy. You go in that bed chamber for a couple minutes, you sure enough screaming a different thing. All of a sudden, them springs is serenading daddy all over the place. But you don't want to listen to that man, and then you just want to be foolish. Rather you decide to learn now, or you're gonna learn in a hard time. But you're gonna need that black man. Every black household, Commander General Yahanna said it before. Every single black household needs a black man in there. These children need their fathers. You understand? These women, you need your man. You need guidance. For the life of me, you can't even figure out what you want to eat for dinner. You don't know what you want to watch. You don't know what you want to cook. You don't know too much. But we give you a task or two, y'all gonna come out golden. Y'all sisters out there, y'all got a lot of potential. Y'all sent the white man up to the moon. You understand? Y'all got a lot of excellence behind that brain. You just need a little bit of guidance with it. You gotta understand that in this world, in this captivity, you sure as hell can't do it on your own. And ain't one race of people on here did it on their own. They joined forces together. And blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you're gonna have to see that that's the rubric as well. That's inside of the Bible. We was the only ones taught love everybody. We was the ones that was taught forgive this and forgive that. Meanwhile, everybody else stay separate. The Ethiopians, you go in them little East Indian little shops and little corner stores and them buddy and all that, shaking their neck and all that. They hiring other East Indians. They hiring other Ethiopians that got that mud black skin. They working in there with them. Meanwhile, you go in the African stores. You want to be African so bad. You don't see nobody from Southeast, nobody from Northeast, nobody from your hood. You understand? Working in that joint. It's a bunch of Africans. You go inside the Asian store and Ling Ling and them. Ling Ling be hooking up your nails, making them nice and sharp. You know what I mean? Giving you, you know what I'm saying? Giving you the links that you want and all that. She hiring all Ling Lings, Ming Mings, Su Young, and she hiring all of them. But ain't no black, Hispanic, or Native American Indian that's in there. Even the Hispanic stores, you go in the Latino stores, God is my witness. You look around, you would have thought it was legitimately owned by Hispanics. But Asians run them stores. Don't get it confused. They stick to their own, even if it means oppressing you and working you or not hiring you. They stick to their own. We got to see that that's the same picture. And the only reason our women and our children are destroyed and they off course, you understand, is because black man, you got to get back to putting your damn foot down, man. You got to get back to putting your damn foot down. If she don't want to talk to you, she'll come around. You understand? She'll figure out that she gonna know that the night gets cold. We're going into winter. You understand? The night gets real cold. She gonna understand that sooner or later. But don't let don't miss the satisfactory of teaching your woman and correcting your woman. Don't miss that satisfactory where you would rather become docile and get beneath your woman. You don't want to argue tonight, baby. I don't want to argue tonight. Damn that, man. You better check that sister, man. You better put her in place. If you love her, man, there's no way in the world you gonna sit here and tell me that you love your family, you love that woman. And when she acting up, you don't correct her. I ain't saying you got to bash on her. The Bible say don't be a lion in your house. You understand? You can't treat the sister like a soldier. At the end of the day, she a princess. You sisters out there, you ain't queens. You don't even know too much history. Queen don't mean what you think it mean. Queen don't mean what you think it mean. You know what I mean? But according to this Bible, you a princess, man. We got to return back to our royalty. You got law, statutes, commandments that tell you how you supposed to move, how you supposed to act, how you supposed to behave yourself. And right now we out here acting a fool. Black man, you got to put your foot back down again. You got to put your foot back down and let it be known who's the man of the house and that this thing is going to have structure. God not going to have his thing in order and not require the same of you. You got to have your household in order. So, of course, we're going to get to all them scriptures. I want to start off in Mark, the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 27. Everybody that's online, man, put your comments in. You understand? Put your questions in. You think you big and bad. You think you don't need a man. I would love to hear you tell me how you don't think you need a man. I would love to hear it. You sisters out there that decide to go the other way and go get the machine. You need to leave the machine alone. You need to go get the thing with the veins in it. You need to go get the real thing that pumps blood. You need to go get that. That's what you need. You know that you need a man. You go get with another woman, and that woman got what they call it, a strap. They tied around their waist. Some of them got Velcro. Some of them got snaps. Some of them got belt buckles. Y'all getting reckless out here. You know you want a man in essence. You understand? But this why we gotta understand that our woman is destroyed, and our oppressor knows this. It's all fun and games, but it's serious business. A lot of our children, a lot of ourselves grew up in a single parent household, without our father, without our mother. No structure, no order, no example. The mother left to raise the kids on her own, and them very same children fill up the jail cells, man. And it's because of this right here. We in Mark chapter 3, verse 27.
Mark chapter 3 and verse 27.
Go ahead.
No man can enter into a strong man's house.
Into a what?
Strong man's house.
Into a what?
Strong man's house.
It say no man can enter into a strong man's house. The first thing you gotta understand, brother, it say strong man. Don't say nothing about being in touch with your feminine side and you too masculine. It say no man can enter into a strong man's house, because a strong man, he has rules and regulations in that house. He's wise. He's not beguiled. You understand? He's not gullible. He's not somebody that you can just trick. You understand? He's wise to what's going on in his house. And it says that no man can enter to a strong man's house. That no man part, you got to really pay attention to that. It's telling you something that can't nobody enter into a strong man's house. So now you look at our houses. You look at who's entered into our houses when that strong man ain't there. You look at what happens when that man is there. You know, if you got that man there, somebody try breaking that house, you saying, babe, somebody broke in the crib. He say, baby girl, you sit back. I'm about to go handle this. Imagine you don't got that no more. Somebody trying to knock on your door, busting your door. Somebody trying, your little daughter trying to sneak in a little boy. Your son over here sneaking in this, sneaking in that. You can't control these children by yourself, sister. You can't control these children by yourself. But when that strong man is there, everything get corrected. Everybody, you give them that look. Y'all know that look. Y'all know that look you give your child, and they just straighten up automatically. Black people, you know that look. You devils that's on the online, I know you don't. I know you don't. But you blacks and Hispanics, I know for a fact you know that look. And your child just straighten up. They just straighten up quickly. You understand? Y'all say, what happened to the don't make me go get your father? What happened to that? Don't make me go tell your father. What happened to that? What happened to, you understand, there being that structure and the child knows. Sisters, let me help you understand something. You're not a man. You're not a man. There's a reason why you have that soft, delicate, sweet, fine behind voice. It hits loud pitches that make a man go nuts. There's a reason why a brother got a little bass in his voice. There's a reason why a man got a little bass in his voice, you understand, can get loud like that. There's a reason for that. You understand? That is something, a structure that the Lord created so that order is there. Without order, it's chaos. You sisters don't know how to handle that child. What do y'all do? Tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all go on to Instagram, y'all go on to Twitter, y'all go on to Facebook, y'all go live, and y'all checking y'all child online, whooping they behind online. You understand? Embarrassing them online, calling them all types of slurs online. You understand? Your 12-year-old daughter, your 10-year-old daughter, plastering her face across the board, and then later in life, you try to tell your daughter how she need to not be so all over social media. At 10 years old, you blasted her face on social media. At 10 years old, you blasted her face on social media. You sisters need guidance, and I ain't saying you can't do the right thing, but you need to be taught how to do the right thing. The Bible say that that no man can enter into a strong man's household. The first thing you got to do, black man, you got to learn where your strength is at. You got to learn how to be strong again. You understand? Keep reading.
And spoil his goods.
And spoil his goods. Can't no man enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods. What's his goods? Baby girl, you that man goods. You understand? Sweetheart, you that man's goods. Them children, that's my goods. In other words, my valuables. Can't nobody come in here and steal nothing of mine, drug nothing of mine, hoe out nothing of mine. Nobody come in here and do that because I'm a strong man. And why can't they come in here and hoe out mine? Because my daughters know you can't be no whore. My sons know you shouldn't mess with no whores. My sons know he can't go out there and just sling his thing around like everything cool. That's why you can't come in here and spoil a strong man house, because a strong man, he lays down rules. He lays down regulations. He's consistent with this. You understand? And when it's followed, when it's applied, when it's executed, it functions. It works. You understand? When you giving that guidance, without that guidance there, our children act unruly. 12 years old, 10 years old, walking the street, 8 o'clock at night. Whatever happened to be home before the stoplight? What happened to that? Nah, that's not what's going on, Bakwashi. They saying we outside, we outside. We outside, we outside, we outside. Look at your behind in the house, man, if you smart. Because why? Last year, 2022, it was 475,000 black women that went missing, black and Latino women that went missing. Who talked about it? 475,000 black women in America that went missing. Who talked about it? But we outside, we outside. You better wisen up, sister. The only wise thing you got to do is listen to your man.
Right.
That's the only thing he got to do, because he ain't hearing all that. Well, that's my best friend. It's just my cousin. Listen, your cousin is a drug addict, baby girl. You got, you already told her that this ain't the way that she should go. She want to do her thing with you. Don't be bullied by America's culture, black woman. Stand on what you know is right and wrong. You got to be taught what's right and wrong. And the Bible say no man can enter to a strong man's house and spoil his goods. If you want to understand how to fix that black woman, sister, you better get back in that house underneath that strong man.
Right.
You better let that strong man back in that house that you kicked him out of for a quick $1. You better put him back in that house. That's what you should do. You understand? If I could get some more. Where we at? Verse 27 still? You understand? Go ahead.
Except he will first bind the strong man.
And unless he would first bind the strong man, meaning this, it say no man can enter into a strong man's household. You understand? And spoil his goods unless first he bind the strong man. And that's exactly what happened to the black man, Latino man here in America. We got bonded up, man. How did we get bonded up? You understand? We got thrown in the jail cells. We got thrown in the prison systems. We got racially profiled. You understand? They take our lives in the streets. They unalive us. They police force unalives us. We go join their military, go fight in some war. Meanwhile, my family need me at home. You understand? How is they bind us up? They got us up on every single drug that you could imagine. They got us up on every single drug. They went in the house and bonded us up. Back in the day, they told the sister, if you want this check right here, that man, he got to be out. You want this check right here, you hungry, you understand, you need to eat, the babies need to eat, wham. You understand that man gonna figure out how y'all eat. But of course, our oppressor done slithered his way in like that snake in that garden that's talked about in Genesis. He done slithered his way into the black household and then got that head out of there. And our oppressor knows that when you take the head, the rest of the body crumbles. Right. You ask any body part you want to lose on your body, the last one you're gonna say is your head. The last one, if you ain't got your hand, you can at least still see, walk around, do what you want to do, look at what you want to look at. But without no head, what does the body know to do? It sees nothing. Your man is your eyes, sister. Your man is your guidance. In other words, your direction in which way you should go. There's value in that man. Black man, you have to come back to understanding that you gotta lead. These sisters out here, I hear y'all. Y'all say, well, the black man don't lead with a sister. You ain't too good at listening either. You're not too good at listening. Commanders in Yahanna is building up strong black men right now. You understand? You call them up, get you a priest tomorrow after you do your time. After you do your time, you might can get you a priest that you deserve. You understand? But other than that, you come up in here and you'll see that guidance does exist. And we put in that spirit back into the black man to have that guidance, man. You understand? But you got to also take some of yours. You got to know that you got to shut your mouth. How in the hell you talk about some, well, he don't know how to lead nobody. Every time he try to tell you, hey, look, it's 5 degrees out there. I wouldn't wear them fishnets. Don't wear them fishnets. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy. You don't own me. First of all, you was calling me daddy last night. Right. We're going to get that out the way. What? You was screaming that last night and different. You was speaking tongues in that. You was calling me daddy in every language that you could find. All of a sudden, I tell you to just put on a little bit something more comfortable, a little bit more warm. I don't want you to freeze them cheeks off. I love them cheeks. I want them to stay warm. But of course, you want to take your crazy behind out there in the cold. The moment that we tell you to put some clothes on, you get the batting and get the going crazy. He's controlling. Sister, we need control. That's what we don't understand, because if you don't got control, this is simple mathematics. If you don't got control, then you're out of control. It's chaos. That's all that is. You gotta be in control. The same way that you want to direct your child because you love them, and you ain't trying to be strict, but you got a little bit of wisdom, you got a little bit of experience. Well, you have to understand that we know what's going on out here. And if we tell you to put some clothes on, and ain't no damn insecurity, that's my butt. Cover up your tail. Cover up what you say. I know Bakwash's favorite term. Cover up your, go ahead. Cover up your hind parts and your front butts. Cover that up. Cover it all the way up. You understand? But you want to battle with your man so much. Talk about something. This supposed to be a team. We a team. Black woman and Latino woman. I agree. This is a team. But understand this. Every team has a leader. Every team has a leader. And not only do you have a leader, that leader follows a playbook. He gives you directions after he read the court, read the field, see what's going on, see who's in danger, see what can come around the corner, come around here, come around there. Then he give you a righteous play to go follow. You can't argue that play. He's saying, sister, don't say that. Baby girl, don't talk like that. You got to have some class. What you black woman, answer this for me. Whatever happened to classy, not trashy? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to classy, not trashy? So your man try to tell you, boo, you a little loud. We in the facility, lower it down a little bit. You want to get to arguing with him. You understand? And that's because there ain't been no fathers in that house. And that black woman been raising you, which really mean them streets been raising you, which really mean the world is raising you. Because that black man, he's unbiased to your affections out here. He's not going to be beguiled by this talk and that talk and this talk and that talk, because a man, it's incorporated into him to look at the things a little bit more in detail, to be a little bit less emotional. You sisters are emotional. It's not saying that men don't have emotions, but you sisters tend to act off emotion sometimes, men too. You understand? But we got to know that there's structure. And when a man has control over his household, and that includes you, black woman. And I understand you hate that word control. The Bible said, give me this scripture. You get you a wife. The Bible says you get you a wife, you gain it for possession. Let me get that scripture right quick. Bear with me. I know y'all hate that word possession. You've been talking about don't nobody own me. Damn that. That's what you think. That's what you think. You're going in this world, you're going to listen to somebody. That's what you don't understand. Rather be your oppressor or me. You understand? You're going to listen to somebody, your supervisor, your lieutenant, your captain. You understand? Whoever is your oppressor at your daily slavery that you go to, black woman, Latino woman. You understand? Whatever you go to, you go and listen to somebody. Right. You understand? And you black woman, you don't argue with your boss. You change up your voice for your boss, but you give all of that energy to your man. The one person that take care of you. You understand? The one person that got your back that'll go to war for you. You sisters out there that got you make more money than that man. I don't give a damn how much more money my woman make, because I understand this structure in this household. And she can make all the money. There's brothers in here that do nothing but the work of the Lord and his work. That goes on. Right. That happens in here. You understand? Because there's something to do. You understand? Because that's because why? We got a job to do. America eliminates roles. Y'all hate gender roles. For the life of me, I don't understand. Sister, you let me ask you, be honest. All of the people that's in the chat room, all of the people that's online, be absolute honest. Don't lie. Be straightforward. Do you hate the term gender roles? I want to know what the comment section got to say. Just let me know if you don't like the word gender roles. And then I got a couple of questions to ask. If you don't like the word gender and that the women have a role that they have to play, you cannot do everything that I can do. You understand? Or you know, if you feel opposite of that, just please get in the chat box and just, tell me something different. You understand? And my question to you would be, just for time's sake, my question to you to be, okay, if you don't like gender roles, then if we talking about fair and equality, you say 50-50, not me. I don't say 50-50. I'm 100% man, 100% a priest, 100% a brother, 100% masculine, 100% a husband. All I need from you is to be 100% a woman, 100% a lady, 100% a mother and a wife. That's what I need. I don't need you to be in touch with your masculine side. You shouldn't have a masculine side. But okay, you want partial masculinity. No problem, stronghold. I'm gonna hand you this shovel on this upcoming winter, and you're gonna break your back in that snow. And then when you come in the house, you ain't gonna have no hot cocoa. You ain't gonna have no hot cocoa, you ain't gonna have no coffee. You understand? I'm gonna do half the driveway, you do that half, right? Doesn't that sound fair? All gender roles, gender equality, people. I'm calling out to you. You understand? When somebody tries to break into the house, you was talking all that, you talking about you got the ratchet on you. Go let it off, man. You know what I'm saying? I got work in the morning. Go get cuz out the house. All of a sudden, you understand. When it's storming outside and that tire goes flat, baby girl, it's your turn. It's your turn. I got the last one last week. Tires went out. You understand? You don't help me with the bills. You don't help me with this. The tire went out. We talking about gender roles. You want to do my job. You understand? You think you can be me. You think you're a man. Get out there and change them tires, man. You understand? Don't ask me no questions either. Put that jack up underneath that car and you better not break it. Put that jack up underneath that car. You understand? Lift up that car, get that tire underneath there, put the parking brake on. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you a little bit of hints because you want gender roles. You don't want gender roles at me. The Bible has gender roles, man. And it's righteous that it's gender roles because it's order. You understand? Go ahead.
Like, if I could. What you're saying is so heavy that, I can hear sisters now saying, well, all I got to do is call AAA. And when you do call AAA, who comes out there?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't Janine.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't Wanda.
It ain't never Wanda. Mm-hmm.
It's another
damn man. Yup. That's heavy. You say all day long. So like
when someone's breaking in the house and you call the authorities, it's another man coming in there to get them up out the house. If there's a fire that breaks out and you need to get the fire to be put out,
that's it.
Men come to the house.
Right. That's heavy.
So nothing that you can do that a woman may be on the police force. A woman may be in the fire department.
Right.
But she ain't doing nothing without that man.
That's it. You need that man. That was a heavy point you brought out. And if I may add, if a woman show up to the argument at the house, she call for backup. She call for a man. You understand? Like, you can't get away from a man. Stop trying to do that. You need a man, sister. You stop being stubborn, stop being hard-headed, stop wanting to be independent. It's good to have a joint income, double income. That's more money. I don't know if you realize that or not. That's more money. That means more food. You understand? That means more money. I know you get lonely cooking by yourself. I know you get real lonely. You sisters out there, man, stop putting this right in front of these other women's face. Get you a man and let that one be the only one in the group that don't got a man. Get to talking about it in the group chat about how you love your man, how much you adore your man. You can't wait to cook for your man. And that one sister that don't got a man, she gonna be like, it's gonna get real sweaty up in there, real hot. She be like, I gotta go. She gonna leave quick. She gonna go find her a man. You understand? Make that appropriate again. Make that the popular thing to be again, man. You sisters, man, humble yourself. Get back to being classy. That's what men like. Brothers, I know the sister got body on her. Stop giving her attention. Stop giving her attention and watch how she bend her will for your will. Watch. Don't get these sisters, you understand, that got the booty shorts on any time of day. The booty shorts will go out of order. They won't be up. Them agents won't get paid off and no more. You understand? These retailers won't get paid off and no more. Show that you don't favor a woman looking like that or talking like that. Show that and watch how she bends her will for your will. Because at the end of the day, you can hide it all you want. You're doing all of that for attention, sister. You're doing it for attention. Black man, stop giving them attention. The strip club will go down tonight if no men show up. Am I making this up? This is not conspiracy. Any business, that's a business. That's what you gotta understand. Any business that when people don't show up, it goes broke. Black men, get out the strip club and watch how them sisters that end up in that strip club for their problems that happen to them. You understand what they was touched, what happened to them. You understand all of that. They're going to go get real solutions. You understand? Put down the drug culture. Tell her sister, hey, listen, we not doing the smoking thing, man. We not doing smoking. And she going to bend her will because smoking ain't popular no more. Getting high ain't popular no more. It ain't the thing to do no more. Now it's looked down upon if you try to get high. Watch how it goes out of order, which makes America go insane.
Right.
Which makes America go insane. Please.
There's a question online.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm waiting.
There's a Kamaya Taylor says, "Sluggy, sir. If I go to Six Flags and they are having a Halloween theme, is it considered celebrating?"
No. Now, if you go to Six Flags to celebrate, then that's considered celebrating. You understand? Meaning this. If you're going to Six Flags or you're going to a party, like if you're doing something on a normal basis, like that amusement park it doesn't belong to a holiday. Now, there's nothing wrong with if you decide to not want to go because it's Halloween themed and all that and above. There's nothing wrong if you would rather plan for something later, but you're not going to Six Flags in a costume. You understand? You're not going to Six Flags and getting a face painting. You understand? You're not going to Six Flags and taking pictures with pumpkins. You're going there to ride roller coasters. You understand? You're going there to shoot the basketball brick. You're going to miss that one, sis. I'm going to tell you straight. If I couldn't hit it, you can't hit it. All right? That's it. You understand? Nonetheless, you going there to shoot the ball. You're not being unlawful. But the moment, you make the shot, God forbid, the moment you make the shot and you say, "Can I get that pumpkin pillow?" then, you might be reaching over into celebrating it. You might have a little bit left in you of Halloween still. You might got some of that candy corn, them nasty behind peeps. You might got some of that going on. But if you're just going there to have a good time, had some fun, but you're not participating in the traditions of Halloween. You ain't out there going behind nobody at the music park talking about some boo. No, damn well your breath is beyond measures. Not you particularly, sister. I'm talking about them out there. You understand? Then you might be, celebrating. You definitely would be considered celebrating. But if you would like to go to Six Flags, go to Six Flags. You understand? Don't go there in no costume. No, don't go there, trying to actually participate in the traditions of Halloween. Don't talk about no trick or treat. You understand? If somebody says trick or treat, you want some candy, you need candy to get on the ride. You got to put your hand in there. Just go to the next ride. There's plenty of rides at Six Flags. All right. That was the only question. No sweat. You understand? But nonetheless, it's back to the topic. Hopefully that answers your question, sister. If you got any more you want to put into the chat room's all yours. TikTok, please don't get dead on me, man. Y'all better get up in there and get to asking them questions. I know you black women love running your mouth. Don't stop now. I know you see a lot of authority and a lot of masculinity before you today. I know you see it. It's bleeding out right before you. We're going to get to running your mouth. I want to see what you got to say. Every other day you want to talk about your 2 cents. You understand? Don't hold your money now. Throw your pennies out there, your little change. We're going to big bank, take little bank. Throw your 2 cents out there. You understand? Nonetheless, but back to the topic, right? You had description of Apocrypha, the possession junk. You understand? You sisters, possession, and another word for possession is property. According to the Bible, when you lay down with that man, you become his property. I know that sounds crazy. You black woman then hit the keyboard at home. That's what I'm saying. You're emotional. You probably smack the keyboard at home. Oh, I know he didn't just say that. Yeah, I respected you guys so much. How you gonna say that? You weak behind black men. Y'all make me more angry than a black woman. You understand? Oh, queen, you can't be talking about our queens out here, brother. You ain't got no game. You brothers out there that say grand rising queen, you got no game. You got to go real low to get to spit something out of woman. That's the low. You understand? Y'all make me more angry. You understand? But you sisters, we're going to break something down to you that's in the Bible. You pray over your food and you say, God bless you when you sneeze. You so holy-fied and sanctified, right? We're going to read description in the Bible that says, what we proven that I'm sure you disagree with. Please.
It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 36 and verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession.
Begin of what?
A possession.
It says, he that getteth a wife begin of what?
A possession.
A possession. Possession. You go look up that word right now on Google and you look at them synonyms. Property is in there. When you lay down with that man, you're now his property. You now belong to him. Now, let me help you understand something that you've never understood your entire life. The reason why you against that word property and you ain't my daddy, you don't tell me what to do and yada, 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 yada. When I told you to turn around, you moved quick. You moved real quick. When I told you, when I told you to lean over on your side, you moved real quick. You understand? When I said put that leg up, the water. I said put that leg up, you became Simone Biles in that jump. You was flipping. You did. I said front flip. backflip. You was straight on money. You know what I mean? You was quick. You was quick on your feet. You understand? So why you arguing and out? I don't understand. But I'm gonna tell you why you black women, why y'all hate the word property. You, according to the Bible, the God of Israel, the God of blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, when you lay down with that man, you become his property. Now, here's why you hate it so much. Because in your time of you getting a man without somebody's approval, you understand? We not no Arabs up here. You know, we ain't no Arabs up here. And you know, I know you think horrible about it, but think more righteous about it. A man, your father, the man that's raised you, know what type of sister you are, know what you need to work on, know what your goods, your strengths, and your weaknesses. You bring some man here and you present him to a man that's unbiased to your affection. And that man that is unbiased, the man that's looking over your father, your uncle, whoever it may be, examines this young brother and says, oh, okay, he's solid or he's not solid. He's valid or he's not valid. He got morals or he don't got morals. You understand? If he got a bright head on his shoulder, if he don't, is he willing? He's going to examine this young man that you bring into him, which solves you so much problems. It solves you so much heartbreak that you have is because you chose. And sister, you suck at choosing. You suck. You're trash at choosing. You're in 10 relationships, 5 baby daddies. You're not good at choosing. Let a man that's not involved in your love affair choose for you. Right. You'll get something good, I promise. You'll get something solid. Some man that ain't just going up and leave you. He gonna stick with you. You understand? Y'all talk all that up and down bull crap on that in that pulpit in that Christian church. All that through all the ups and downs. As soon as it go down, y'all leave. As soon as it go down, y'all leave. Y'all don't know nothing. You understand? It just goes out the water. The Christian church don't tell us to stay together. How many divorces happen in the Christians? It happen in that church. But they talk about ups and downs through all of what they say, the thick and thin. As soon as it get thick, you out of it. That's what we raised to do in this kingdom. You understand? The reason why you hate the word property is because you have had bad owners. Imagine you get a brother that got a car. That's his property. He bought it. Anybody that paid, that's the purpose of a dowry in the Bible. Y'all look at this Bible, you gotta start looking at it like a black man. Damn, because I'm trying. You gotta look at it like a black man. A dowry. Any man that pay for something, he gonna take care of that thing. You understand? You spend a couple thousand, you gonna take care of that thing. You ain't gonna abuse it. Why am I spend 5,000 on a sister and then abuse it? I just spent 5,000 beans. Them beans, I mean, need it, man. It ain't worth it. You know what, sweetheart? I spent 5 on you. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time on you. I'm gonna work with you a little bit more because why? I spent money on you. Nonetheless, boom. You hate it so much. So now you get a brother, he buy a car, 5 bands, right? He get the oil change. He taking care of that car. He get it clean. He washing it. Put some tire wet on them tires. Got it looking fire on the road. Got the tents on there. Got some rims on there. Don't let you get a brother get the spinners on there. Get you nice and dressed up. You understand? He take care of the car. And as soon as that check engine light come on, he checking what's under the hood. And if he ain't got the answer, he ain't going everywhere. That brother got a little bit of understanding. He gonna go to a mechanic. He gonna go to where he knows that can solve this problem. You sisters have been dealing with brothers who's just bad owners. So you hate that word. But you get your brother that's a good, probably gonna take care of you. He gonna make sure you have a good head on your shoulders. He gonna make sure that you're making some proper and right decisions, that you holding yourself and representing a woman. Whatever happens, represent a woman, represent your people, your father, your uncle. You understand? Our sisters go out here and do so much. What about respect? What about shame? You sisters that get on that OnlyFans, man. What you know, our brothers out here destroyed. What you want your uncle looking at you? You want your father looking at you? You don't know who the hell that, who behind the profile. You got to think a little bit more. It don't make sense to go out here and just do the things that we doing. You get a little bit of guidance. A brother gonna tell you, okay, I wouldn't work there. Stay away from that. Don't go there. You understand? Give you some guidance. Everything ain't about insecurities, black woman. Everything ain't about insecurities. Maybe I'm telling you to put some clothes on because it's cold outside. Or maybe it's because it's respecting you, my woman. But of course, we've been taught to go against one another, man. You understand? We've been taught to go against one another. The Bible says, he that gaineth a wife, gaineth a possession, man. You understand? You become that man's possession. And that word is so much more than just property. Just to revert back to the scripture. It's so much more value in that word possession. I cherish a possession. I care about a possession. I won't let nobody harm my valuables. You sisters you sisters are so amazing. That's a you sisters so amazing to me. You don't know that brother will go to war. The Bible say women have caused wars because you go to your man. What y'all used to say? Don't make me go get my brother. Don't make me go get my cousins. Whatever happened to that? Now you sisters trying to fight your own battles and get knocked with a brick. Oh, you don't know. Y'all don't know what happened to old girl that got hit with a brick. Allegedly got hit with a brick. Who knows? But if a man was there, he would have known. If a man was there, he would have known, of course. You sisters got to humble yourself a little bit, man. You need that man. You understand? We got more on that scripture?
Yeah.
All right, let's get it.
He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself.
A help like unto himself. Black woman, you make more money, all of a sudden you think that, you better or something. You feel like you just the it factor now. The Bible said what? It become a possession and then what?
A help like unto himself.
A what?
A help like unto himself.
A help. H-E-L-P. You become a help to that man. You get a bag, sister. If he needs something to eat, make sure that brother eat. Because a man don't even question that nowadays. A man will break his pockets with no question for you. It doesn't come across our mind like that. Because we know if we got it, I got you. We got to put that back into a black woman that's out here making a couple dollars. Don't get all new in the face and thank you to SHIT. The sugar honey iced tea. Don't get all like that, man. Humble yourself. Understand that. Listen, I had more money than you at one point in time. You understand? Well, or let's just say I in the future get more money than you. Well, now I should, not now I should just talk down on you. Nah, man. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't let money change that and come between y'all. Let's say that when you get that wife, she becometh a help unto that man. You supposed to help that man if he needs some help. You understand? I'd be against him. Go ahead. I'm ready for it now.
This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16.
Go ahead.
Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Why is that?
In the sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And thy desire shall be what?
To thy husband.
If y'all sisters don't know, the Bible is very excellent in all things. And these records, this is why you sisters, you got some trouble when you having childbirth, and it hurts when you having childbirth. You see these big behind zoo animals, they have childbirth, they don't scream at all. There's a reason for that. You understand? That was a punishment that was given unto Eve and given unto our woman. And it says that in a woman's what? A woman's desire. Say one more time.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband. That's what God said. That's in the Bible. What scripture you reading?
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16.
That's in Genesis, black woman. That's in Genesis, black man. You understand? Your desire is going to become that man. That's what your desire should be. You understand? And you women don't know. This is each one teach one. When you give a man the smallest thing, we don't never look back for what you can give to us. We're not built like that. We don't really think in that manner. We'll take a thank you. We'll take gratitude. We'll take, I'll go out there and shovel the driveway. I'll take care of all that snow. Just let me have a hot cup of cocoa. A 6 ounce of cocoa is all I ask for. I don't ask for you to do it next time. I go out there and cut that grass in the sun. You want this big behind house or whatever, I go out there and cut that grass. Got mosquitoes and bugs and wasps and bees. Everything that your behind don't want to be in. I come in that house, I would like some water running. You understand? Some clothes put out. You understand? A cold bottle of water. That's all we ask for. I'll cut the grass. Unless you want to go out there. I'll make sure I bring you a bottle of water. I'll bring you a bottle of water. Go out there and cut the grass and go in and get lit up by them damn mosquitoes, man. But of course, you sisters, we understand when you serve that man, he'll go out there and do that work. You serve him, you're going to get what you want. Please. Keep going.
And he shall rule over thee.
Oh, God. My fault. And say what?
And he shall rule over thee.
Say it one more time.
And he shall rule over thee.
Say it one more time for TikTok.
And he shall rule over thee.
And one more time for YouTube.
And he shall rule over thee.
And one more time for Facebook.
And he shall rule over thee.
Right? You black women love the Bible. That's what I was told. I was told that, you know, you love the Bible. And the Bible says, and he shall rule over thee. So not only will your desire be unto your man, but he shall rule over you. Now, these words, you gotta stop being so emotional. Since I understand we're emotional, your sister's emotional and all that above, you got that feminine spirit in you, and that's good. But rule over you is good. You understand? You sisters, you can stop all the front, and you like when a man tell you what to do. Even you hardcore sisters out there, you like a man that ain't gonna let you walk over him. That turn you on. That turn you all the way on. The ding come on, the red light come on. When a man look at you like, what? He humble you. All of a sudden, you found a man that don't give a damn how pretty you are. And that shock your world, because every man you know has looked at you like you the prettiest thing on earth and has decided to cater to you because of, you know, their affection for you. And then all of a sudden you run into some brother in the I.S.U.P.K that your looks is not even half the part. That's the last thing. You got to come in here and do some other things. You got to come in here and serve and serve. Understand? You got to come in here and shed yourself for the world. It's some other things you got to do. You understand? But the Bible says that, and he shall rule over you. You understand? Meaning y'all not equal. And you shouldn't want to be equal to the man. You're a woman for a reason. You sick when you piss. You don't look good when you try to stand up and piss, sister. And all you women that tried it, don't. All you women that tried it, don't try to front. It's awkward. It's awkward for you. And for a man, good night. You sit down and try to piss. It's definitely awkward for you. Know your place, man. Know your place, fam. Go ahead. What you got?
Miss Coco says facts.
Miss Coco, actual factuals. You understand? Like it's a fact. You women love to be put in place, boy. You love to be put in place. You understand? You like when a man shows some authority, show that you ain't gonna do whatever you want to do in here. Show that you, because that make a woman feel like, damn, I got me a old strong man, old man that, you know what I'm saying, that got his best in mind for me. You a sister out there that's able to understand that this ain't a matter of controlling you. It's a matter of a man giving a damn about what he cares about. That's all. A man expresses how he cares about you by telling you, sister, you can't dress like that. That's how he expresses it to you. That's one way. He says, sister, don't talk like that. Don't you raise your voice like that again. Be a little bit nicer to them kids. You know, relax a little bit. Don't get too stressed. You understand? Sometimes he might have to lean on you a little harder. Sometimes he might just have to check you. Sometimes he might have to base on you. Sometimes he might have to advise you. You understand? But a man is going to deal with you accordingly. Sisters, get back to being classy. Stop trying to be all rough. Stop trying to be all this. You understand? And brothers, stop putting up with that nonsense. Stop putting up with that nonsense. You want to fix the black woman, put your foot back down, man. Put your foot down. And you're going to find out what type of wife you got. That's the key point. You're going to find out what type of wife you have when you put your foot down and let it be known that you're not having this nonsense. When you let that be known, you're going to find out the true colors behind that wife of yours. And she's going to either turn out to be gold or trash. Either one, it's a win for you, brother. So put your foot down. Don't be scared to raise them children on your own. She might leave. Good for you. Because all along, you could have been having somebody in your sheets who's ready to leave you. Make sure the person that's in your sheets is ready to stay. Make sure the person that's in your sheets is ready to stay. The woman in the I.S.U.P.K, give them a hand. Because they're ready to stay. The woman that's in here, they have to deal with very strong, hardcore brothers that do not put up with no nonsense. And them sisters, they stay. You understand? Money is the root of all evil or stolen. I got to read up in these TikTok jumps. You understand? Y'all stay tuned. You understand? I see y'all TikTok. I ain't ignoring y'all. You understand? Just try to put your questions in. You understand? Repeat your question if you need to, just so I can continue to see all the comments that's on there. You understand? I would appreciate it if you want your question answered. You understand? Or if you're a black woman out there and want your 2 cents to be cashed in, no problem. I'll cash them in for you. I'll cash them in for you. You understand? But nonetheless, you know what I mean? The Bible says there's an excellent scripture. It say your desire shall be his. You understand? And that man is going to rule over you. You understand? Woman, don't it make you feel good when you do something for your man? Don't it make you feel good when you do something for him? When you cook a good meal for him, you watch him eat. He may not say nothing, Brothers had a long day of work, long day in the slavery, long day in the field. He eating that food you cook for him when nobody else care about that man. You sisters, enough people care about y'all. Relax. The whole world wants to see you. You give your loyalty to your man. You give your body to your man. You give your mind to your man. Let him guide you. And if you accept that guidance, for you rough sisters out there, hard-headed, stiff-neck, long back, for you sisters out there that don't want that, understand this, man. That control that's given, man, you're going to notice that it provides positive results. When you finally stop fighting it, you're going to see how sweet it is. You're really going to see how sweet it is. You understand? Let me get Isaiah 42 and 22. We're going to understand today why it is, please. Let me get it.
Read from the top. Ecclesiastes 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife begetteth a possession.
Go ahead.
A help like unto himself.
Mm-hmm.
And a pillar of rest.
And a pillar of rest. That's in the Bible, young ladies. That's in the Bible, you princesses. You're going to get called the right thing here. You are not no queen. If you're a black woman, you're not a queen. If you're a Hispanic woman, you're not a queen. If you're a Native Indian woman, you're not a queen. You're a princess. You understand? You're a princess. You have a position that the Lord gave you. That's being the daughters of Zion. That's being princesses, man. That's what you are. You're sweet. That's what you ought to be. And it says that you ought to be not only a help to that man, but a pillar of rest. And when your man, pull up in that driveway and backs up when he sees your car, you understand that you have to understand that he doesn't like coming home to you. Okay. He don't like coming home to you. I can't want me to spell it out for you. What Sue Surf say? I gotta put it in the caption for you. He don't like coming home to you. Why? Maybe because you talk too much. Maybe because you're too loud. Maybe because you don't show him no love. A man, when he come in the door, he wants to be hugged. I got a baby girl of my own. Baby. I don't know where she got it from. Maybe it's because her father's teaching the truth. I don't know. I come home, my boots on after I'm done doing the work. My baby girl, my daughter, takes off my boots. When the last time you took off your man's shoes, black woman? You want the most perfect man in the world, right? He got to have a degree, right? He got to have all the money. He got to bring in food, put on the table. He got to be a provider. He got to have all the money in the world. He got to be all that. When the last time you took off that man's boots? My daughter did that, and she's younger than you. She's younger than you. Aren't you supposed to be teaching the younger girls what to do? But you got everything to say. You understand? We got to get back to valuing one another. I ain't coming at just the black woman. It's the black man too. You got to know that this is what needs to be put back into the black household. Our household is rich. Don't let the media fool you. Don't let the movies fool you. We are the funniest people on earth. We gets down. You understand? We funny as I don't know. We cook. We actually love one another. Don't let it be fooled. But see, you got to stand on that. You got to teach these young girls that. You talk about the younger generation today, you old heads. It's, it was your generation. That's what happens. You have to pass it down. And it's fine. You fail, but you can pick back up your sword. Black man, you can say something again. Captain Shock is a video on the DC page right now. And a lot of y'all over there going crazy. How you going to talk to the elder like that? Listen, man, we correct our women. I don't, what you want me to say? I don't give a damn. 80, 70, 50. That's somebody's grandmother I know, and I'm somebody's son. And we still gonna check you. That's somebody's grandma. That's somebody's nana. I understand them because we love that sister. That sister got some edification that day. That sister pulled out a chair. That sister did the Montgomery, Alabama. We said, so he popped it open and sat down. We said, oh, that was crazy. She sat down and humbled herself right there, man. The video's on Facebook. I know you want to know. I advise you go check it out. It's on Facebook and it's on TikTok. Y'all go check that out, man. You understand? But nonetheless, back to the topic. You black woman, man, understand this ain't just about you, but this is about putting order back in the black household. You want to understand what we was robbed of? Give me Isaiah 42 and 22. You understand? We got 20-something minutes left. I'm gonna make sure I get some scriptures. Pull out your notebooks, pull out your precepts, because these records was left for us. We were supposed to learn this Bible. The Christian church has made us absolutely hate this Bible, have no consistency with this Bible, not know that we the ones that's being spoken of in these scriptures, man. Like I said, it ain't no coincidence that the black woman is against the black man and the black man is against the black woman. But we got to get ourselves together. Stop all of the podcasts. These podcasts be thinking they talking something heavy. For the life of me, we've been saying this since the 60s. You understand? That the black woman need the black man. The black man need the black woman. All of this pride that's mixing between, you're losing. You're losing like that. You're not gaining being against one another. You're not gaining having so much pride. You're losing. And you know who has to see it because of your selfish behind? Your damn children. Your children got to see it. And now they don't care about their lives because all you do is argue in their face. All you do is yell at that man. All you do is belittle that man. All you do is try to take his masculinity away. Same thing with you, brother. You don't know how to handle the sister. We're going to show you in the Bible how you're supposed to handle a woman. And that way, you won't have the confusion on what to do, how to speak. I'm going to give you the scriptures in the Bible. The Bible, this is the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge. Universal. The Bible universally solves every problem that is inside of the black household, the black and Hispanic household. You understand? You got Isaiah 42 and 22? Please.
Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22.
Go ahead.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
But what is this?
This is a people robbed and spoiled.
Say it again.
This is a people robbed and spoiled.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. We that people that this Bible is speaking of. We are the people that's robbed and spoiled. We are robbed of a strong black man in the household. We were robbed of a black leader. And we were spoiled after being robbed. After they emptied out our pockets, after our oppressor took away the black man, after they fed us their culture and told you that you could divorce that man, told you could leave that man. Sister, you have to understand the culture in this Bible. When you lay down with that man, you stuck with that man. That's period. And you should get comfortable with that. Because when Christ comes back, that's going to be the structure. You shouldn't want to give your body to another man. You shouldn't want to go lay down with another man. You understand? Even a doctor to tell you that's unhealthy. But you so prideful, you would rather what? Break up the family? You would rather break up the family. Yeah, I got me another woman. I ain't leave you. I ain't left you. But that's a whole nother topic. TikTok, you don't get the jumping on that one. Facebook and YouTube, you don't get the jumping on that one. That's right. The Bible speaks in multiple wives, and I know that scratches your scalp. You can be either hear it now or you can find out later. But you must understand that the man you're dealing with, don't check his phone. Leave that boy phone alone. He's dealing with other women. I can't say that enough. He's dealing with other women. You're going to have to get that through your head. But we're not going to get off the topic. We're not going to get off the topic, right? You got what I want? It say that this is a people robbed and spoiled. We were robbed of leadership and were spoiled after it. How do we know? The black man's out the household. Look at our children now. Over 2 million of us fill up the jail cells in America. There's thousands of prisons in America, the most in any country across the world. And who fills them up? Our children. They get locked up and go sit down next to their daddy. It's the first time they seen their daddy. Because their daddy locked up.
Right.
Because their uncle locked up. First time they see him. You understand? We get shoved in prison houses and we get shoved in the jail cell. You want to understand why it is that our young men, 14, 10 years old, smoking, getting high, you understand, doing every drug? It's because what? This is the people.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
You want to understand why these black women out here on the stripper pole and on OnlyFans because of what?
These people are robbed and spoiled.
You want to understand why it is that our marriages and our families are destroyed and we have no structure because what?
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
This is what we was robbed and spoiled of, black woman
and
black man. We was robbed and spoiled of this thing right here. This thing got wisdom. This thing got knowledge. We was robbed and spoiled of that. We never knew that there was a structure. We never knew that God wants you to obey that man. We never knew that. And some of you sisters out there will argue with that right now. Oh, the white man wrote that book. Sister, please. You don't know this book. Be honest with yourself. You don't know it. You need to be taught it. And you'll understand that there's a benefit in following that. You understand? But we got to get back to understanding those things. Keep reading.
they are all of them, they are all of them snared in holes.
They are what?
All of them snared in holes.
Keep going.
And they are hid in prison houses.
And they are what?
Hid in prison houses.
Nah, am I lying? We just said that. We are hid in prison houses. We hid in snares and holes, traps. We hid in the prison houses. Blacks and Hispanics, it's over 2 million that cramp up the jail cells in America. We thrown underneath the jail cell. You commit a crime today, you got to pay for it. And you may not get a trial until a year later. Months later. You got to pay for yours. We hid in prison houses. We the ones that has to face the consequences of what we've done. And we don't see how that affects our families, man. That affects a son growing up without a father, affects him, man. A daughter growing up without a father affects her. You understand? It definitely affects us. Structure is needed. A daughter needs a father and a mother. A son needs a father and a mother. With that, you have something called balance. But without that, you don't got no damn balance, man. You ain't got no structure. You ain't got no foundation to go off of. You're doing your own thing. And then we fail at it. You can't fail when you follow this thing here. You can't fail when you follow this blueprint. These is your records. This is the cheat sheet. The test is life. This is the cheat sheet right here. All you got to do is humble yourself and get taught. Keep reading.
They are for a trade.
They are what?
For a prey.
That's what happens when that black man ain't in there, man. We become a prey. You understand? Our blacks is out there, y'all prey. You won't even know it. Y'all out here sexy running around. You understand? Y'all like, I hate to go again. I hate to say out here ice spicing. You understand? You out here Megan Thee Stallion talking about some good knees. Better get some good hands and go make them biscuits. Talking about some good knees. You understand? Out here just talking about the color of your private parts. Out here dressing half naked. You understand? Out here just doing whatever, talking whatever, just being unruly. Whatever happened to classy, not trashy? Is classy, not trashy, dressing half naked? I got to be your daddy in order to tell you that ain't cool? Huh? I got to put a ring on your finger to tell you to put some clothes on, sister? Damn, I can't just care about you, huh? I can't tell you that, sister. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't hang with them. You shouldn't get high. You shouldn't do this. I got to go daddy to tell you that. That's when you'll listen, and you still won't listen. We as a people are stiff-necked and hard-headed, and we have to stop wanting to learn the hard way. And it's accept the guidance that's trying to be taught to us, man. Because without that, we've learned the hard way. You sisters kind of kill me with this. Y'all say y'all so tired of being sexualized, but yet you go out trying to dress sexy. I don't get that. I'm so tired of a man looking at me, but nothing but a piece of meat. I'm just a piece of meat. You throwing all your meat. You showing all your meat. You say you don't want a man to look at you just like a piece of meat, and then you show all your meat. No, that's what you do want. Because if you don't want a man to look at you as a piece of meat, put your meat away. That's all. Put your chest away. Put your behind away. Cover up your crack. I know you feel that wind back there. Cover up your crack. You understand? Them looking behind belts that you put in them pants you used to wear back in the day. Put them things away. I know you thought it was sexy and all that, but put them away. Because your crack is showing. I'm trying to help you out. You don't even know your crack is ashy. You don't even know. You think it's sexy. You got the little tight behind. You sisters know. Don't act like you don't know. You got that little skinny behind belt on. You understand? You know you got that thing behind you. And you know you got a lot of cushion behind you. And then you put on that tiny behind belt knowing damn well your crack is showing. I'm trying to tell you, sis, you might want to put a little more some on Pro-Bra. You come at me, come at my neck. You don't even know. Your crack is ashy. The top of that thing is white and you're black. That's not good. You understand? You got to cover that up, sister. You understand? We're gonna get some more, man. Can I get over to 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5? 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. I'm about to drop something heavy on y'all. You understand? Right now, America has taught our woman that is an absolute shame. You understand? To accept guidance from a black man. It's not honorable. You got to be independent. You shouldn't depend on no man. Why are we told that, but nobody else is told that? I say again. Why? Where do you see the Chinese woman, the Japanese woman, or the Ethiopian woman talk about she don't need no man? Please, somebody tell me, man. You understand? Hold on. Let me read. Let me give TikTok a little attention. I'm gonna skip over you, Rocks D Foodie. You typing a lot. You typing a lot. You don't seem like you got a question, man. You don't seem like you got a question. You seem like you want to argue. You know, there's no problem with me. You asking about tattoos. I'm trying to teach black women and black, you understand, black men how to get back on top. You understand how to have some structure and some order. You talking about tattoos. Do I know the laws in Leviticus? You know, all that and above. What do you think? I'm just sitting up here for no reason. You think I just one West on my chest for no reason? You listen, we know we talking about up in the I.S.U.P.K. We are scholars up in it. We know exactly what we talking about. You understand? From cover to cover. You understand? Nonetheless, please give me what you got.
1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
For after this manner in the old time, the holy woman also.
Hold on. For after this manner in old time, the holy woman. What does holy mean? You understand? Holy means separate, the separate woman. You understand? You separate from the other woman because why? There's some women that are unruly. There's some women that are like the world. There's some women who don't care about good behavior. There's some women out here who want to be, you understand, have terrible decorum, want to do what they want to do, be nasty, be disrespectful. There's some women that want to be like this. But it said in times of old and after this manner, the holy woman, keep reading.
The holy woman also who trusted in God.
Who trusted in God. You understand? Trusting in God meaning what? Trusting in these laws, statutes, and commandments. Not this made up magical figure you have in your mind. Not your horoscope. Not your zodiac sign. Let me help you brothers understand something. Get that out of y'all woman's head, man. Put your foot down. Go in there and throw away them crystals. Put them crystals away. You understand? That sage, she keep ripping up your garden in your front lawn, brother. Get that sage. That sage got to stop. This is the God of Israel. We ain't talking about your horoscopes and your zodiac signs and, you know, all of that nonsense. It's nonsense. We talking about something that's alive. Them things are not alive. Go ahead.
Adorn themselves, being in subjugation unto their own husbands.
Being in what?
Subjugation unto their own husbands.
Being in subjugation unto their own husbands, man. That's what these women did in the Bible. You want to say, oh, my name comes from the Bible. My name is Deborah. My name is Esther. And you're killing me with that. My name is, you know, so all of a sudden you know you them. If you want to be somebody talk about in the Bible, you want to be somebody who's considered righteous. This book, these records is 3,000 to 5,000 years old. We hearing records that was recorded thousands of years ago. They got their name in this book that we speaking of in 2023, which means they was doing something right. Please.
Like if I could, these sisters who say, you know, my name come from whatever, so. I'm willing to bet the farm. They don't know what in the world those sisters in the Bible did.
Y'all heard what the brother said, right?
To actually be named in the Bible.
You heard what the brother said. He said he willing to bet. I'm willing to bet with him. I'm side betting. I'm side betting. I got my money on him. You understand? He said I'm willing to bet. You sisters that got them biblical names, y'all don't even know what that woman did in the Bible. Y'all don't even know what honor she showed, what subjection she showed to who? Unto her husband. She showed subjection. She showed subjection. She showed some meekness. You understand? She knew her place. Keep reading.
Verse 6.
Try to speed up.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Even as who?
Sarah obeyed Abraham.
What did Sarah do?
Obeyed.
What did Sarah do?
Obeyed.
She did what?
Obeyed.
You are not reading this out of the Bible, Bakash. I do not believe you. Where you at? You in 1 Peter?
1 Peter 2 and verse 6.
And what did Sarah do?
Even as Sarah obeyed.
Even as Sarah obeyed. Obeyed who?
Abraham.
No, God.
Abraham.
No, you ain't my daddy.
Abraham.
No, you ain't my father.
Abraham.
You ain't bring me into this world.
Abraham.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham. Sarah obeyed her man. What are you doing? Arguing with him? You been with arguing? Ain't nothing wrong with you trying to, you know, you feel like you want to, you have, you know, something wise to say on the subject. You have to come in a proper manner. You understand? You can't come at him. You dumb behind N-word. You don't know what you're talking about. I ain't listening to you. That's not what it means. Just that you understand? What are you doing? It says Sarah obeyed Abraham. Keep reading.
Calling him Lord.
What did Sarah call him?
Lord.
No, she didn't. Say what she said?
Calling him Lord.
Shut your mouth.
Calling him Lord.
What does Lord mean? Lord means Adawan. Adawan means what? Sir, master, my Lord, my man, my prince, my listen, man. This is what Sarah called Abraham, my Lord. You don't want to call your man Lord. You think, that you married to God or something. You think you married to God. Why in the world do you think you're married to God or married to Christ? You think you deserve them? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Christ is an austere man. He got rules and regulations. You understand that he wouldn't let you dress like that either, right? You understand that he wouldn't let you live the life you live either, right? You understand that Christ wouldn't accept you as you come. Oh, you didn't know that was in the Bible. You didn't know that Christ himself wouldn't accept you as you come. Because why? You going to come as you are, but you sure as hell is not going to stay as you are. We done got into a mind frame where you just reach a certain age and you ain't got to grow no more. What the hell is that? You're supposed to build. You're supposed to grow, become more respectful, more honest, more kind. You're supposed to become more. But we've been taught to just, that's it. You turn 21, you can feed yourself. You got your own whip. You got a roof over your head. You can put clothes on your back and do whatever you want to do. Ain't that what black parents told us? No, that's what they told us. According to the Bible, God don't give a damn how old you are. You're going to have to abide by what he says or else. That's what you don't know. Or else. What is the or else? 475,000 black women going missing. You understand? I need black women to understand this. You understand? Keep reading. We got more.
Whose daughters ye are.
Whose daughters ye are, man. You belong to the Lord. You understand? Keep reading.
As long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement.
As long as you do well, not afraid of any amazement. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
Whoa, dwell with them according to knowledge. Black man, you want to understand how to deal with a woman. Understand that she's a woman. She got a cycle. She got emotions. Deal with her according to knowledge. This right here is going to blow your mind, black woman. Keep reading.
Giving honor unto the wife.
Giving honor unto the wife. Go ahead.
As unto the weaker vessel.
As unto the what?
Weaker vessel.
Now, did it say as to shame or to belittle them for being the weaker vessel? Does it say that it's a bad thing in being the weaker vessel? It said what? Give what?
Giving honor.
Giving honor unto the wife for what?
As unto the weaker vessel.
As unto the weaker vessel. Give honor to that, and according to knowledge, deal with them. What is the honor and the knowledge that you would deal with a woman? You understand that she a sweet girl. You understand that she baby girl. She princess. What's that knowledge? I'm going to go cut the grass, boo. You stay inside and handle this. I'm going to go fight in the war. Without that knowledge, you sisters is going into the military and get your legs blown off. What are you doing? What are you doing with an AK-47 fighting in the Middle East? You understand? Black man, you too, but what you doing over there, woman? Deal with that woman according to knowledge. That means a brother, you're going to deal with her and give her tasks that you know is not going to break her. That you know that gives her a challenge, allows her to reach her full potential, gives her a way, give her a purpose. Deal with her according to knowledge with honor unto the wife, not belittling, not hating her, not putting her down, but you understand that she's a lady, so she can do lady things, so she can do woman things, and you do that according to knowledge because why? You understand that she's the weaker vessel. So I'm going to go change the tire, boo. I'm going to go just keep an eye out for any traffic. You understand? Turn the hazard lights on. You give a woman a job that you know that she can handle because you honor. You understand that she's a woman. You want to understand how to deal with a woman, black man. You understand? Not only you put your foot down, but you deal with her according to knowledge. You understand? Try to pick her brain. Understand what's wrong with her. Black man, black woman, we hate each other so much. You have to understand that we are destroyed people, man. And we wasn't destroyed overnight. It took time to destroy us. They had to go in and dissect us, dissect our families, dissect our minds to figure out how we would go against one another. Take some time with the sister, black man. You understand? Have a little bit of compassion. You was a knucklehead too. I was a knucklehead too. You understand? Get some time to the sister. But sister, don't abuse that time. Put forth an honest effort. You understand? Because you want to change. You sisters got to get back to wanting to change. You become too comfortable with how you are. Change. Change who you are for the better, for yourself. Walk around every day with a fake smile on your face. You know damn well that you know you better than what you presented today. You know that. You go fix that thing with your man. You go up there tonight. You understand? You get him a bed. You understand? You let him kick back, take his boots off. I gave you a hint. Take his boots off. You understand? Go on there, cook him a meal. You understand? Whatever it is, throw that thing back on him. You got tail. Go pin the tail on the donkey. That's it. That's it. Go put the tail on the donkey. That's it. Have a good night. Go look at one another. Look at your wife again. Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her she's pretty. Tell her she's classy. You understand, sister? Go honor your man. Go listen to your man. Go obey him like Sarah obeyed Abraham. Go be in subjection. I'm telling you, you're going to get what you want. You sisters got to get back to having some game, man. But now we've been left to raise our children on our own. We got a couple minutes left. I got 2 more scriptures. I'm going to run through them real fast. Can I get 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 4? And I got one more after that. We're going to be done. I'm going to finish you off in 4 minutes. 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 4. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, now is the time that we wake up to the truth. Now is the time that we put order back into our household because we are dying. We are looking in chaos right now. Our homes have been in chaos. We don't know what's going on with our children. You find out months later that they got suicidal thoughts. You found out months later that they on drugs. You found out months later everything because our homes are destroyed. Black man, get your behind back in there. Sister, open up that door. You change the locks. Go get him a key. Since you changed it, go to the store and go make him a key and tell him, baby, come home. You understand? That's what you go do. You bring that man back into the house, man, and you build that structure again because you need it. We need it. You understand? Your relationship ain't just about you. Your marriage affects me. You have to understand that. My marriage affects you. We the same people, man. You got what I want? 1 Timothy 3 and 4.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 4.
Go ahead.
One that ruleth well his own house.
One that ruleth well his own house. You ruleth your house well. Rule. Not freedom, not liberty, not everything that you want to do, but rule. You have rules and regulations in that household. You understand? And you lay them down flat and it's followed. Everybody's under subjection and does it well. Keep reading.
Having his children in subjugation with all gravity.
And having his children in subjugation with all gravity, man. Ruleth his house well. You understand? The God of this Bible wants a man to rule his house. You understand? And it's a well thing to do. It's a good thing to do. What we got? Sound like that was his face of somebody that was talking some nonsense in the comment section. Please give it to me, because I got in the description, but I got more energy for that. Please.
There's a brother.
Oh, Lord. I thought it was a woman. It's a brother. Go ahead.
Eric Cherry says, "Nah, brother, their fathers need to fix them. Don't throw all of us brothers in the same basket, because I definitely ain't raising or protecting sexy red A females."
Did you choose a sexy red female? That's what I got to ask you. But you know, I mean, why, you know, if you felt like you wasn't attached to that, then why'd you comment? If you felt like there was no truth to that towards you, then what was your comment for? You understand? I get where you coming from, brother, as far as not throwing us all in one basket. But guess what, man? We all do need to be thrown in that basket. Because if you just leave it to just them, which one of them is going to show them the way? We got to get down in that basket with them. We got to show them that, listen, man, this ain't the way to be. You just ain't not going to accept it. Don't leave that, sister. You find out you done laid down with a sexy red. You know, that's your sexy wife. That's yours. That's you got to take right there. You understand? And you got to go build that thing up. You got to lay your foot down. You got to lay down some rules and regulations. If she decides to go against you, of course, then of course you have to handle it accordingly. But you can't leave a woman, man. That's the greatest love that these sisters is offered out here. You understand? We got to get in that basket. We got to understand that we destroyed. You understand? We got to learn again. You got to be taught again. That's in the Bible. That's in Hebrews. You understand? But we got to order our house in perfect order. That's what God wants, to have order in our house. Lay down some rules and regulations, man. Set up that structure. You understand? That's what we got to get back to doing, applying that effort. You understand? I got 1 more minute left. I need Isaiah 51 and 20. Isaiah 51 and 20. You want to know why you black woman can't raise that child by yourself? Why you can't handle them teenage boys? You understand? You want to know why you can't handle them teenage boys? You want to know why them teenage boys end up in prison? You want to know why we end up shot and unalived? You want to know why our sisters end up, you understand, being touched, end up missing, get abducted? You want to know why our young men are selling drugs? Our sisters up in there carrying the toolie. Our brothers and sisters, our young men and women is out here destroyed and is running the streets rapidly. You want to know why? It's because of this right here. I'm going to give you the answer out of the Bible on why you cannot do it by yourself. Read, please.
This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 20.
Go ahead.
Thy sons have fainted.
Mm-hmm.
They lie at the head of all the streets
as
a wild bull in a net.
As a what?
Wild bull in a net.
And sister, you are 20 pounds. You can't handle it. The Bible says we are wild bulls. We lay at the corner of the streets. What?
Lie at the head of all the streets.
We lied to head all the streets. That's where you see the youngins cooling at. That's where you see the young bulls cooling at. That's where you see the youngins at. Go ahead.
As a wild bull.
As a what? Net. As a wild bull in a net. You want to understand why it is that we run these streets rapidly? Why you can't raise that son by yourself? Why you need a man in that house to raise that son? Is because without that father, we wild bulls. And you're going to need somebody who know how to tame a bull. You're going to need a man that knows how to tame a bull. You can't tame a bull. You can't tame it. You're not built like that. And it's okay. You weren't meant to be built like that, sister. You wasn't meant to handle these bulls. You wasn't meant to be handling them. You understand? A father can keep a wild bull in check. But without that father there, it says that we are what? Them wild bulls are what?
As a wild bull in a net.
As a wild bull in a net. You understand? Keep going.
They are full of the fury of the Lord.
They are full of the fury of the Lord, man. Like we getting hell. We full of the fury of the Lord, man. We hanging in that net. We hanging in what is a net? A net is a trap. A net is a snare. We hanging in that net. We are wild bulls and we hanging in that net, man. We trapped. We wild and don't know what to do with it. We're wild bull and we constrained underneath this oppression. Them young brothers, them young sisters, man, we wild out here. We outside and we being wild because there ain't nobody saying no. You women are getting in America, you push to get told yes to everything you do, man. And you got to understand that that's not what the God of the Bible wants. You understand? Not everything. You can't be no yes man, black man. You understand? You can't be no yes man. You're going to have to say no. You're going to have to tell baby girl no. No. Put that back. Put no back into the black man. Put no back into the black and Hispanic man and watch how things change. You'll be safer that way, sis.
Right.
You'll be safer that way. You'll come home every night. You won't get abducted. You'll be safe from every drug and harm of everything in the world. You'll be wise. You'll see things of what's going on. You'll see things for what they are. You won't be beguiled. You understand? You'll have a man to come home to get comfort from. You understand? Get a massage. Give somebody a massage. Cook for somebody or be cooked for. You can come home to a family. You understand? You sisters out there, you scream, you want 20 years of marriage and 30 years of marriage, 40 years of marriage. You got to understand that you go ask the people that done that, structure was needed. Structure was always needed. If you want to fix the black woman, black man, you have to be fixed. You understand? Please.
It's like what you just said was heavy because they, sisters be like, we want what Big Mama had as far as having a relationship for 30, 40, 40, 50 years and whatnot. But then in the same breath, they would say, but that was, that was then. This is now. Times are different. When Pop had a family on the other side of town and was still taking care of the family over here.
What was different? What was different? That's a heavy point. I don't know if y'all heard the brother, but that's a heavy point, man. You understand? The 30, 40, 50 years, you understand? You don't even know what everything took, and which is why, once again, you got to teach these things to the younger generation so they understand what it takes to have a marriage. They understand what it takes. You understand to stay together and stick together. You understand? You only know divorce because your oppressor taught you divorce. That's why you know divorce. That's why that's why we give up so easily, so quickly. Black woman, you understand? You need to be fixed. Black man, you need to be fixed. And if you want that black woman to change, you got to get back to putting your foot down and putting some gas in your chest and speaking up, man. You're going to have to speak up and put your foot down in order to get these sisters in line, in order to get our families in line and apply some structure. And black woman, you better be prepared for that. Get yourself ready to be in subjection because there's a new black man that's being taught in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. With that, We're going to go ahead and end the class, shut the class down. You understand? Let's give it a hand right here. Let's give it a hand. It's a heavy class. I'm going to pass it over to Priest and Officer Bakwashi. You understand?
All right, Shalom. You see where the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge start on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and the Commanding General Yahanna. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. It means 10th in Hebrew, and it's pronounced ma'ashra. 10% of every 8 penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury or it's like you give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, not free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation is the Day of Atonement, which is the 10th day of the month, of the 7th month, which is Sunday, September 24th, 2023. You can find this in Leviticus 23, chapter 23, 27 through 32. And we will be holding, for DC, we'll be holding it in Baltimore. Get with your camp leader to find out where that the school is, or you can just have an I.S.U.P.K Baltimore, and you can find out the address.
The radio show tonight.
We're doing tune into Command General Yahanna's radio show tonight. It's at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
And like, share, subscribe to America on Fire.
That's right.
And it's on all platforms. He's on Command General Yahanna is on all platforms. Tune in tonight. So like the next Holy Convocation after that is going to be a Feast of Tabernacles. That's going to be held in the UK.
That's it.
If you ain't got your passport right now, you may be out of luck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little too late. But if you do have your passport, get in contact with the camp leader to find out all the specific details that's going to be held, where it's going to be held. They're going to be holding the feast day in King James Castle. And there's going to be parties. It's going to be General Joe Muhammad's scripture breakdown is going to be there. All the generals are going to be there. UK, the brothers and sisters in UK is going to hold it down. It's going to be a black party as well out there. So if you're still able to do it, go ahead and lock in the prices, lock in your tickets, your hotel, whatever you need to do. Get over to the UK so you can celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. And that's going to be Friday, September 29th through Saturday, October 7th. You can find that in Leviticus 23, 34 through 44. I can knock off and check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for events and materials. Brother wants to be a trooper in the school, you should start wearing all black, which includes black boots, black shirts, black pants, black headbands, and scarf. With that, I say I'm Michael, which means to stand. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. I'm the visitor, I.S.U.P.K. I'm Michael. Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatha.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatha.
Matah. Class dismissed.
Commanding General Yahanna will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle. Finally, the truth about King James, a black man who helped to preserve and safeguard the Bible. Live September 29th, 2023. Commanding General Yahanna live at King James Castle in Scotland. Come on down and support the I.S.U.P.K UK lift a glass, come and join the brotherhood and drink with the ancient as we celebrate and keep the Feast of Tabernacles for our King Yahanna in King James Castle, bringing his crew of heavy hitters. Commanding General Yahanna will put 12 shield General Hyman scripture breakdown class up against anyone, against any biblical scholar, untested, unchallenged, I.S.U.P.K, undefeated. Leviticus chapter 23, the Feast of Tabernacles in a black man's castle, hosted in Scotland, the United Kingdom, UK. Commanding General Yahanna will be doing the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles in King James Castle, Thursday, September 28th, Scripture Breakdown class. Friday, September 29th, there will be a King James Castle tour, also a Johnny Walker Distillery tour, and Friday night, the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles. Saturday, September 30th, we will have camp on the streets of England. Sunday, October 1st, the UK Cookout. Monday, October 2nd, the Warwickshire Castle Tour. I.S.U.P.K under commanding General Yahanna at King James Castle in England. This is an absolutely monumental, historical event.
Want us to stop. But man, don't we deserve a shot? Don't we deserve a shot to be the Lord's people? Israel, let's do it!
Hello mate, a Spaniard Monday. Now your place when the cause I win the chase. Get straight to the pace from a day.
Hey, Shalom Israel, it's Captain Mashak, right here from DC. Don't forget, this September, end of September, the 28th, 29th, 30th, all the way up to October 4th and 5th. Commander Yahanna, the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to be live in the UK, United Kingdom. We're going to be up in Scotland, in King James Castle. You see the nigga on my chest. Really right there. King James, man, a black man. We're going to go to his family castle in Scotland and Edinburgh. That castle was built on a volcano. Now, that's some nigga shit, man. That's some nigga shit right there. Up on top of the volcano, brother. You don't want to miss it. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could get down. Kentucky Camp Leader, you could make this trip. You brothers in UK, you sisters in UK, you all come on through, man. Commander Yahanna going to be right in your yard. Back hometown, we're going to be Birmingham, Manchester, Leicester, Nottingham, London, Croydon, everywhere done. Everything done.
Now your face and body London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending the do action, recheck good man, go get a wrong bang. My style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Listen up, them off the home, find them from a 30 gun, mad shark, from a berry yacht. Let us speed me a papa, when my pill them, God away you say, senseless, pan the $1 million job. And top got the young pan the gram from my fans, I'm ready to it smoother than the dance, fit them up. Better know our time, pan the clock. You know watch them flop, them last pan them up. Gun in the London, done. Another plus clansman, bad man's king, down one dance, paint on gunman. And if you feel like sending the do action, recheck good man, so I get a wrong bang. And my style, them a kick like Van Damme, Birmingham, London, England, Brampton. Yahanna, the girl chase that, manifest that bad money, we a make away the vixen fan.
and I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Mohammed one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop distress the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is it fact or fiction? Revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jack the Ripper. War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get him crack as hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on his Glock and call it Young Perry. How you real trickin' on them dots, you a bird feeder. Claiming he a demon, was a demon to a cult leader. When he said something, I ain't hear him, this shit light work. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run his neck. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you won't never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brother's blood. Everybody won't be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he won't, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I enjoy. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I'll be booking them like Palace, puffing up my chalice. True say I'm an addict, 24 Cali, don't make me have to grab it. Cabbage, niggas can't manage. That's another slapping. Niggas thinking that I'm famous, that I won't slap it. Nigga, I'm erratic. Erdington Savage, yeah, you call this modern warfare. When we double tap it.
Another cop distress the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, do you know?
Gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster in the morning, gangster in the evening, gangster all the time.
Yeah, I'm back and I'm attacking.
Outside. Kalash, kilish, kalash.
Z-Tech.
Da 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 da.
Yo, killed.
Say you're bad from which part? Tell a pussy we no gun dip tag. Like Chinese war so the clip tag. Show it up and make you fall from your disc tag. You know one on a disc cause man a big tag. I saw you disappear as if I never did bad.